I'm here with Cameron Corish from Core Health Coaching, and today he's going to show us all how to get rid of all the tension in our muscles, in particular our lower body muscles. So what it is, it's kind of like showing you how to massage yourself. You're looking for that good pain, which will feel kind of icky at the time, but feels so much better in the end. Right, Cameron?
Yeah, that's right. So I'm glad you mentioned about the pain, because that's what we're actually looking for.
The good pain?
Yeah, the good pain. Oh, look at the pain. But what we're actually doing is we're trying to find the pain in these particular exercises. It's commonly referred to as trigger points. So the idea of this is we're trying to find those trigger points and release that, so we get a better range of motion and we get better muscle fibre recruitment, which means better results.
So essentially, in layman's terms, exercise becomes easier and it doesn't hurt as much.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, the first one we'll start on with is our calves. So I'll get you sitting on your bottom, back part of the lower part of the leg. We're just going to put on the foam roller through here. Now, to start off with, some people will need to do it just as two legs, and then we lift our bottom off the ground, so we put a bit of pressure through our calves, and then what we're doing is we're rolling the foam roller up to your knee. Now, this is at a start. As I said, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the pain, so take your time with it. And when you find the pain, what I want you to do is actually hold it for about 10 to 20 seconds, okay? How you going? You feeling anything?
Yeah, that's it. That's the spot.
Okay, good. So the two-legged one is the easier option. If you're not feeling any sort of pain points through there or those trigger points, is that we're going to make it a little bit harder and we're going to go to a single leg. So I'll get you to do that again. But this time what we do is just with the single leg, cross over the other one on top of through here, and we're adding additional weight through there, which is obviously, you know, looking for that pain again. So, and just keep rolling through there. Now the other thing that you can do again is if you're not finding it directly through that line up to the knee, is then start twisting through the leg. And what happens with that is then we're actually trying to find the edges. So that works a couple of different muscles in your calf, but sometimes you'll find that the edge is one of those ones that just hurts a little bit more depending upon the type of exercise that you've been doing.
Now when people are on the pain spot, what should they do?
Just hold it. There's a couple of different theories, but holding it is actually going to make sure that it's going to release, and then you will sometimes actually feel it, just the pain just go. And that's what we've done when we've really hit one of those trigger points.
So again, like when you're having a massage and they're pushing down, and then you can feel it release. It's the same sensation if you've never foam rolled.
Yeah, that's right. So once you've found that spot and it's released, then just keep going up to the next one, because sometimes you'll find that there'll be 3 or 4 different spots. Keep going until you actually hit the point just before the knee. We don't want to roll over joints at all.
Yep, so I'll just rock a little bit more. So just up before the knee.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Good, excellent. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, this one's called your ITB. Now this actually connects from the knee up to the hip, and a lot of runners have a lot of pain through here, and this is a fantastic one.
And even people who are overweight, if you start losing weight by walking, you can often end up with a really tight ITB, and then you think you have knee problems and you really don't. It's just that this muscle is, your knee's being pulled over. So this is a really good one to have, really good one to do.
I use this on so many clients, so this is probably one of the best exercises to do. So again, we'll just sit it underneath through there, roll it onto the top. Now I'm going to show you a couple of different versions. Sally's gone immediately into the harder one, which is putting as much pressure as you possibly can through there, and even coming up onto your hand, so you can start on your elbow up to your hand, gives you a little bit more height. So again, you're putting more pressure through that ITB through the side there.
Wonderful gravity.
Yeah, and holding it for about 10 seconds. Now for a lot of people, I must admit, when I first started after 20 years of running, I bawled like a baby. This can be really quite painful, and the way to take that pain, just bend through the knee up through here, take the foot onto the other side of the foam roller, and then that way you can take the weight through here and onto your hand, and literally Sally can push up through here and literally take a whole body off the foam roller, so then there's hardly any pressure through there. But then keep rolling all the way up, and again, just the same philosophy that we did before, 10 seconds on each one of the points, wait till it releases, and then keep working all the way up.
So if you don't feel like exercising on a particular day, but you do want to do something healthy to help your weight loss, foam rolling is a good thing to do.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Look, I mean, in total, it'll take you five minutes to do this sort of stuff. And once you've done that, you'll just feel more relaxed, and you can do this while you're sick as well. So, you know, again, getting into a regular habit of moving and just doing some sort of exercise or some sort of movement is really going to help your journey. Great. Okay, so that's our second one. So we've done the calves so far, we've done the ITBs. We're actually then going to do the inside part of the leg. a little bit more difficult to get to. So this is where Sally and the foam roller are going to become really close friends. So just lying face down.
Do this one at home.
So, and then we throw one of the legs across. That's it. We start from the knee, and again what we're doing is we're trying to put as much pressure through the bottom down onto the foam roller and rolling it till we find those points. Now again, like what we did with the calf one, is we can actually work a couple of different angles and just moving up through there and then down through there to find those pain points, okay? So how you going, Sally? You all right?
Yeah, that was right.
And the next one is lifting this knee so it's about 90 degrees, and then this is working the inside part of the leg, but then through here these are called your adductors, and again they can be fairly tight depending upon the stresses through the rest of your body. How's that?
Yep, that's not too bad. So if you've done a lot of inner thigh raises, this is going to be a good one for you.
Great. Obviously we'd be doing it on both sides, but for the purpose of demonstration we're just doing it on one.
Yes, there's no difference between left and right. I mean, they may feel a little bit different because, you know, you can be tighter on one side than the other, but yeah, you do it the same way.
Okay, the next one we're going to do is the quad muscle up through here. So I'll get you to facing this time, Sally. Come into a push-up position and then start just above the knees. Okay, through here, and then again what we're doing is we're rolling away, putting as much pressure on through that those quad muscles. Find the trigger points, hold it for 10, and then work up to the next one. Now again, this is the starting one. Once there's sort of no pain through there, I would suggest you going to single leg. So just put that for me, Sally. Yeah, good. And back down. Is we'll take one leg, cross it over, and then lean onto the leg. So just coming across through there, and then that way keep rolling up through there. So we've got all the weight onto one leg only, which obviously increases, you know, the pain.
Significantly, I'd have to say.
You just drop the hips down a fraction so you get in the mid, that quad muscle.
Yep.
Great, hold. And then we're done. Okay, so what we've covered there so far, we've covered the calf, your ITB, your inner leg or your adductors, and then your quad. So that's it for this lot.
Okay, great. Thanks, Cameron.
No problem, thank you.